All right, so you're nice and boosted up, right? Got the pillows? What does this lounging look for you?
It looks cute.
Should we both start it like that, do you
Yeah.
think? It was like lounging back like that, like, welcome to the podcast, what's up? All right, going in 3, 2.
Time to get your fix. It's a horrible gaming podcast. It's not good, it's not great. Horrible gaming podcast. It's not even what you would call fair. It's really not that good. Horrible Gaming Podcast.
Hello! My name is Zach Rye with Old Man Gaming. You, dear listener, have chosen for whatever reason to listen to another horrible gaming podcast. But I'm not alone. With me is...
Stella Van Sliders here.
I like it. So Stella is going to be co-hosting with me. Thug-lifing back here. She's going to be co-hosting with me today. We're going to do a short show. Neil couldn't do the day, and I just wanted to get a nice short show out, so Stella's going to help me out, right?
Yeah, you're the best daddy ever.
Oh, thank you. We are filming on Father's Day, so happy belated Father's Day to anybody out there, correct?
Yeah.
So what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to read the fan traction, as per se usual, and then we're going to talk about, what are we going to talk about today?
We are going to talk about some comments.
Well, I already said that. I mean, what's our talking point?
Like, talking point.
See if she remembered.
We're gonna, talk about games.
We're going to talk about our favorite character creators.
Yeah.
Like our favorite games with character creation, our favorite character creators in games. And just discuss what we like about character creators, stuff like that. Just so you know, I haven't been doing the news. So without Neil here, I can't do the news segment. So there won't be any news segment. Like I said, it's going to be a short show. We're going to do fan traction. We're going to do this talking point, and then we're going to wrap it up.
By the way, guys, you want to see something my dad got?
Oh.
You
did that wrong. Okay, all right. I'll bring it up for everybody.
A Duke.
We got a Duke. I got a Duke. That's right, the 20th anniversary of the Duke. Should I show them it lighting up?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you guys it lighting up. It's pretty cool. This is the longest credits section ever. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Boom.
I can't really see it.
You can see it in the 20th anniversary Duke. It's pretty hard to play with, surprisingly, though. Because the bumpers are really small. So, yeah, we got a Duke. I got a Duke. Which I'm very excited about. Thank you for pointing that out. That's a fun one. Alright, so let's do the credits. And then we'll get to fan traction.
Okay.
Alright.
So.
Credits. Behind our ugly mugs, you're seeing a custom graphic that was provided by Mr. Mark Bell. We thank him for that. And then, of course, the theme song for this show and all of the shows here at Old Man Gaming is provided by the man who makes the music, my brother Nick Van Sliders. We thank him for that. We will be right back with fan traction.
Horrible Gaming Podcast.
That brings us to our first segment, our most important segment, that is fan interaction. That's where we, the co-hosts, we talk to you guys, the fans, and all the places that you have put your things that I can remember to look them up.
You can also find my podcast.
Hey, there'll be a chance to plug at the end of the show. Don't take up valuable time right now plugging. You got to wait till the end of the show when I say, Stella, would you like to plug anything? And then you can plug your podcast, okay? You got to get that right. That's like Podcaster 101 is when it's okay to plug.
Okay, what if you forget?
All right, so we're gonna go into fan traction. I do want to point out all of the fan traction comments were from Jason. He was very chatty. That being said, Will, if you posted something, I can't see it for some reason, and I don't know why. So maybe you missed it, maybe you didn't. I know your schedule's crazy because you're on strike at work. But if you did post it, I missed it. I'm just used to him posting. So Jason, Right off the bat, I am obsessed with Sea of Thieves. We know, Jason. We know. Anybody who's on the Discord knows Jason is obsessed with Sea of Thieves. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a great game. My only problem with Sea of Thieves, I have only 2 problems with Sea of Thieves. Have you ever played Sea of Thieves? No. That'd actually be one that would be okay for you. The only problem with it, it's a pirate game, right? The only problem with it is, A, your rewards don't get you anything other than cool cosmetics, which actually would be cool for you, because I know you like that stuff. But for me, I like it to like make the stats better and whatnot. And then the other problem I have is there are no NPCs in the game. So like to crew a pirate ship, you have to get on with like 4 other people.
With real people?
Yes, basically at the same time, yeah, to crew your pirate ship. Now, there are ships that you can man as one person. Personally, I find them a little tedious, though the water is beautiful in that game, so sometimes it's fun to just go in and, like, sail somewhere and fish, because you can fish in the game. But the only thing that keeps me from playing that on the reg is I always have to be playing with somebody else, period. And
so...
Go ahead.
So you would have to play with me. Yeah.
And honestly, probably one more person to make it really fun. Yeah. Oh. And I have had a lot of fun with that because I played with Asylum Johnny.
Yeah.
I've played with him and those guys often. But if they're not into the game, I don't really have anybody to crew it with. And I know Jason has a buddy right now that he's playing it with that they get into it a lot.
Hold on.
What are you doing? Oh my God.
The butt.
Got a wardrobe malfunction since we're doing this in our PJs. So it's a difficult game to play from that point of that's my only problems with it, Jason. I think that game is a stellar game. I just wish there was some NPCs or a way for me to just like hit a button and man my ship with NPCs. They don't even have to be that good, just somebody to fire the cannons. Also, it's a pirate game. So other players can attack you and like steal your stuff. So like when I go in alone, like, I would say, not every time, but like 1 out of every 6 times, I'm going back to a port with like a haul, and a ship just rolls up on me and just annihilates me because I'm just one guy, and I can't do anything about it, and they just steal all my stuff. And it's just a bummer. It's just a bummer, you know?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. All right, so to continue, Jason then says, instead of playing Halo, y'all should play Sea of Thieves with Halo ship parts, because Sea of Thieves is cooler than Halo. Honestly, Sea of Thieves would be a great one to stream with Kale and Neela. I'm going to put that out to them, because I think that is one that we could really have a lot of fun with, if I could get them into that. So I'll have to check in with them. I'll have to check in with them on that. But we might.
Why can't Neil go on this podcast today?
Today, I don't know. He had something going on. I think he was going on a trip with Kayla or something, so he just wasn't going to be in town, and that's why. Nothing's wrong. There's nothing wrong with him. He just couldn't make it to this one.
Oh, okay. Because I thought he was sick.
He's not sick. No, he couldn't make it to this one because he had some plans.
Okay, can I talk about something about my computer?
Can we finish the fan interaction?
Yeah.
You know what? Go ahead. Talk about it.
So
we got time.
So
Shoot up the
space. Yesterday, all of my things from on my computer were erased, but now it was back.
Oh yeah, I heard your mom fixed that. We had some weird issues with her computer yesterday, but it's all good now, right?
Yeah. So when Mama logged in, my mom.
Yeah.
Everything was back onto my computer.
Yeah. And that's awesome. I think that one thing we've learned from this, what have we learned from this?
No clicking OK on pop-up.
Yeah, when a pop-up or an error message pops up, you come tell us. You don't just click buttons. Okay, so to continue, that story out of the way, Jason says, State of Decay 3 had no release date, so it still doesn't exist to me. It will be on Game Pass, though, so I'll be at least able to give it a try when it does exist. So State of Decay 3, something I kind of want to talk about. This isn't something that you could jump in on. State of Decay 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. They're making State of Decay 3 and have been making it for a while. They showed a trailer finally. There was no release date, so I'm with you, Jason. Solidarity on that. It doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned. That being said,
maybe they're just making a release date.
Well, you're not quite old enough to understand this, but game companies love to like dangle carrots in front of you without actually having products. So what they'll do is they'll make a trailer that looks like the game, and then they'll show us it, but they won't show a release date or anything. So we get super excited about it, and it gets investors super excited. So investors will give the companies money to make the game further, even though there was no game to start with. Unfortunately, there's a lot of con artists in video games, Stell. And we are very worried about it because State of Decay 3 is owned by Microsoft, which is arguably one of the biggest con artist companies out there. And they finally showed gameplay of State of Decay 3, and they have like set all these features that are coming. But my big problem here again, guys, is we are entering the phase where all of these companies, every one of them, have had emails leaked, have had announcements where they are saying they want microtransactions in games. They want these games to look more like Fortnite, Destiny, Call of Duty, those kind of things. I'm very afraid all of our favorite properties are slowly turning into that. State of Decay 3, no exception. There are a lot of things they could do in State of Decay 3 and monetize and chop off pieces of it, and I don't want that. And that's what I'm scared of. So I have to wait. I have to wait and see because we haven't gotten a date. And I have to wait and see because of those reasons.
Okay.
So continuing. Jason, the game I want to play so bad is the Altars. Most of the other crap I don't care about. The Altars looks awesome. I'm going to tell you about it in a second. The Altars looks awesome. I almost got...
Why did you dislike it, though?
Oh, I didn't mean to dislike it. I meant to like it. There we go. Thank you for pointing that out. He would have been like, why did you hate on me? The Altars looks amazing. There is actually a demo for it at Steam Fest, and I just haven't gotten around to like downloading it and trying it. I agree with you because it's one of those. It's a game that's like a completely different idea, right? So here's the game idea: you're a character who goes to another planet, right? And the whole reason you're there is you're in this big ship, and this ship can make the planet like Earth. Like the planet is like doesn't have oxygen, doesn't have like people couldn't survive on it, right? So you have to try and make it like Earth, but you're only one person, so you have a cloning device that allows you to clone yourself, but every clone is a little bit different than you, and then you have to interact with your clones in weird ways to like because some clones could become evil, some clones could be super good, some clones could be useless. Like so it's basically you just keep making yourself over and over again and see what happens. It's such an interesting idea and an interesting IP that I'm really kind of, for lack of a better word, interested to see what it is when it comes out. So I'm with you on that one, Jason. And if it comes to Game Pass, I will definitely do a review for it. Jason, Fable didn't feel like Fable. Fable in name only. Thank you, right? It didn't feel like Fable at all. That trailer looked like The Witcher with jokes. It just didn't feel like Fable, guys. Didn't feel like Fable. Fable is a game you should try.
What?
You would like Fable. She'd like Fable. OG Fable? We need to get her some Fable. That's on Game Pass, too.
Really?
I don't know if it's on PC. They're really weird about PC. I think one of them's on Game Pass, at least. We're gonna see if we can't set you up with Fable. Starfield trailer had my attention at first, but then I started noticing Starfield elements, and I'm like, this is Starfield. Fuck that, no thanks. There's swear words. Don't repeat swear words, okay?
Wait, can I see that comment again?
I said fuck that, no thanks.
Oh.
I'm surprised his comment didn't get erased. Usually YouTube like finds the swear words and kicks it out of there.
So kids.
Yeah, this isn't a kid show. You're on a non-kid show, so pretend to be an adult.
I was doing this.
Look, Starfield be Starfield, and I don't want Starfield anymore. Starfield is, I think, one of the most overrated games that has ever come out, and I
want some water.
You want some water? Do you want to get water?
Can I have some mellow?
You can have a drink.
Okay.
Just a drink. Okay. Continuing, Jason says, it's Star Wars. You'll buy it. I won't. No. Oh, I see what you were doing there. You'll buy it. No. Disney Star Wars has been pissing off the OG Star Wars fans for... Ooh, we gotta read more. This is gonna be a big one. Fans for years now. It's weaving into the games now, and the old Star Wars fans won't have anything to do with it. Star Wars shows have been failing due to this, and the games will follow. I'm gonna say this right now. I hope you're right. And again, I don't like it when things fail because there are devs that are truly doing good work behind things, and it's not their fault that these things are getting hyper monetized and cut into shreds and whatnot. They're just out there doing the hard work. That being said, what they have done with Star Wars Outlaw out already, where they have hacked this into shreds, and they're selling it off basically as chunks to you. Like, so that's what we get if we get a narrative single-player game now, is it gets sold to us in pieces. That's how they're going to... I feel like that's how we're going to start seeing narrative games make their money in relation to games as service that sell you the microtransactions. Instead, narrative games are just going to cut themselves into pieces and sell it to you chunk by chunk by chunk, which is bullshit. Bullshit. You can say it.
Bullshit.
Yeah, there you go. It's just not right in any way, shape, or form.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Don't overuse it. Don't overuse the power of the swear. It is, and I feel like this is where AAA is going, and I'm gonna say Star Wars is gonna be another one of those games that's like a linchpin. Like if you want them to not get away with this, you have to say no to that game. So I'm hoping Jason is right. I'm hoping Star Wars fans say no to this and walk away. Continuing, Jason says, you get a microtransaction. You get a microtransaction. We all get a microtransaction. Yeah, it's terrible. Jason then goes, Turtle Power. What?
What is a microtransaction?
Oh my god.
I don't know what it is.
I love, she's young, she's innocent, ladies and gentlemen. A microtransaction is where the game is the major transaction, right? You're purchasing the game, but then they sell you little chunks of stuff. You know what? Roblox has tons of microtransactions.
What?
Yeah, every time you buy a little hat for your avatar, that's a microtransaction because it's a little transaction inside of the big transaction. Basically,
so is Roblox like scamming me for money?
Oh, definitely. But like, I will say this: Roblox is Roblox at least makes their core experience free to play.
Yeah.
So we have that on this channel that we talk about this all the time.
But they don't. But there's not like ads like on mobile.
Right. Well, ads is another way that they can make money, but that's not a microtransaction. Okay, but those games also have microtransactions. So any game that's free to play isn't making any money from you playing the game, right?
Okay.
So what they have to do is they have to find a way to make the money somewhere else. So they sell you little other things. So Roblox doesn't make any money from you just playing Roblox. What they make money from is you going out and buying Robux to spend on hats and clothes and avatars and little games inside of the game, big game. Do you understand? That's a microtransaction. A microtransaction is like nickel and diming you. And like sometimes, like microtransactions inherently aren't evil. It's just the way they use them nowadays. So like, you remember that game I was playing, Skull and Bones, the pirate game? You know how much money I spent for that game?
What?
$90 to get that game. It's full of microtransactions too, though. Like it's like $2 for premium currency, this amount for premium currency, this amount for a battle pass. That's a microtransaction. And that's when it's evil, because it's like you made me pay full price for the game and now you're going to continue to suck money out of me for forever, basically. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, now Roblox is kind of scamming you sometimes, yes, but at the same time, Roblox does not charge you to play it, right? Like it doesn't say, "Hey, Stella, you got to pay me to play this game," right? So they have to make their money somewhere, and they make it through Robux exchanges. Does that make sense? That's a microtransaction. The Learning Corner, everybody. Turtle Power, says Jason. Because my phone, I'm sure, went off during recording. Then he goes, Angelo, is Riona's Renoa's dog, one of the things she uses Angelo as a cannon. Man, JRPGs are weird. They're so weird. Jason continues, ghouls are immune to radiation, so the handheld nuke launcher was probably created by a ghoul. Hey, look at you. Getting me with lore. Getting me with the lore. You gotta sit up. You're off camera again.
Yeah, I know. And I don't have my glasses on. I was just trying to look at Jason's
comment. I get it. Well, I'm reading them. Jason, I saw Mission Impossible. 2 was boring and killed it for me, so I didn't watch any of the others. I love the first one. First one's a perfect movie, as far as I'm concerned. Second one is pretty terrible, though. Pretty terrible. And then the other ones are hit or miss for me. Like, I feel like almost every other one has, like, a good element to it, but it's not, like, overall a good movie, whereas the first one's just a great movie all the way around. Are you done?
No.
She's going to take a nap. She's
No,
going to take a
I
nap
am
on the stream.
not.
Well, I think we're done with fan interaction.
No.
Do you want to hop into the character creation?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. We're going to take a quick break, guys, and then we'll be back with our talking point, which is character creators, what we love about them, which ones we like, all that fun stuff.
Horrible Gaming Podcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to our talking point. And Stella's favorite aspect. What's your favorite aspect of any video game?
Character creator.
Character creator, yep. Her favorite aspect is the character creator. You gotta sit still. Can you get into a position that is comfortable and sit still? Her favorite character, it's character creation, so I thought if we're gonna have her on, we might as well talk about character creation, right?
Alright.
So, you're a guest. Why don't you start us off first? What is your favorite character creator? Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox or like or Robwood.
Oh, Robwood, really?
Yeah.
That surprises me. I thought you'd say Gacha Life, honestly.
Can I talk?
We can talk about all of them. There's no rush.
And Gacha Life. Can that be?
Gacha Life is a mobile game that basically is just a character creator, from what I understand of it.
Well, it's like it's like from YouTube, but you can like make your own gotcha stories.
So, let me try and break this down. You create characters in it, like little anime chibi characters, and then you can put them in scenarios, and kind of it's almost like the digital equivalent of playing with Barbies in a dream house, right? But like it's in a game, and you created the characters, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is cool. I think that's a cool idea.
And it's also popular on YouTube.
It is popular on YouTube. So it goes along with that. What was that other one that you used to play? With the little doll guys. It was had a T, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Oh man, I can't remember. But
was it like? It was like. What did the characters look like?
I don't know. They weren't anime, but they were little guys and girls that you could place in like a scenario. And it stopped working on your tablet was a problem.
Oh, wait.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
You know,
with the hospital and stuff and other places.
Yeah, that's like.
And it's only on mobile. It's like only on mobile. You cannot get it on computer.
Yeah, wait, you can't. Okay,
Boca World. Boca World. Yeah, there it is.
And you could like play. It's not free, but you could like get it on computer actually.
Oh, really? You can get it on computer now?
Yeah. You can go on Microsoft, search Toca Boca, and then it would show up for $2.99.
Oh, so it costs $2.99.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, $2.99 is not bad. That's $3. That's
yeah. So I could probably play on my computer.
You could. You could definitely play it on your computer then. If it comes up on the Microsoft Store on your computer, most likely you could play it on your computer.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Okay, so Gacha Life, Roblox, and what was the other one you said?
Rotwood.
Which high five on mentioning Rotwood. It's a pretty good character creator, right?
Yeah. I mean, I like nature, but it's like a nature.
It does have a lot of nature elements to it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. There's powers, there's so much, but you could so there would be 3 options of hairs. Mm-hmm. You would click on one, and how you can move it. I would say it's only on computer, I think.
Rotwood?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's PC only right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it new?
Yes, it came out this year, and it's only in early access right now. So they're gonna add a lot more stuff to the game, kind of like Slime Rancher 2. Yeah. So okay, so let me ask you this. Let me change it up a little bit. What is your favorite aspect about a character creator? What's the best part of the character creator for you?
You could choose so much hairs.
So hair, like a good hair editor.
Like a good hair, a good outfit, and you could just make your own.
Do you like a lot of different choices, or?
I like some.
Okay. Don't want to be overwhelmed. But, so can I talk about some of my favorites? Okay, so this was a hard one for me. To come up with a good. Because I play a lot of games with character creation. I love character creation. I'm with Stella on this. Especially now, in my later years of gaming, I don't want to play other people's characters. I want to play my own character, even if it's a narrative story. I want to make the character, I want to make it from scratch. It feels, for me, it feels more connected to me. I don't know. Do you feel that way? Like if I'm playing somebody else's dude, it feels like somebody else came up with them. But if I make them from the scratch up, it feels like a part of me, right? So the one I'm going to pick, my number one favorite, which is crazy because it's a new game. It came out in the last year.
Really?
Baldur's Gate 3. What a great character creator. And you actually have messed with the character creator on that too, remember?
Yeah, because...
Such a good character creator.
I play, Star Moon.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we had to stop playing that because we were about to get to the stuff that my 8-year-old should not be seeing. But we will definitely...
Which is guns.
And... There's no guns in it. Yeah. There's no guns in it.
And there's blood.
There's a lot of blood. There's a lot of violence. And there's a lot of adult times in that game. So we had to take a little break until she's a little bit older. But we'll play it again. We'll definitely play it again. Still, the character creator, though, right?
Yeah.
So good. You can individually color the hair.
You could make yourself into a dragon.
Yeah. You got all those different races.
Which you were like a dragon.
In your game, yeah.
And I was I can't remember.
I think you were an elf. Weren't you a half elf?
I was.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have some mellow yellow?
This kid is using videotape to steal my mellow yellow now. Last drink. That doesn't mean drink at all. So that's actually my favorite character creator of all time. I think that's a great one too. And you know what I love to do in that game too?
Yeah.
Anybody out there, and this is really fun, if you're playing by yourself, right?
Uh-huh.
If you know how it can switch into split screen? That's how we played, remember? But if you just plug a controller in and you go to split screen, right? And then you make 2 characters, but then once you're in the game, you unplug the second controller, you can play 2 characters by yourself. 2 made-up characters. So every game I play in that now, I have 2 main characters. So I can play 2 different facets of the game. So much fun. So great.
With one controller?
Yeah, you just switch back and forth between them for everything. Because it still recognizes the other character as a player character. There's just not another controller in. Pretty cool, huh?
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I'm happy with that. Okay, so, another question.
You know what I hate about games?
Yeah, do it. What do you hate about games?
I hate when there's that blue thing. That blue square. And it moves around when my character should be around. Moving around. Because every time when I play a game, like that blue light square comes up and tries to use my controller. And first of all, like, I want to move my character, but when it's doing that, I get super mad.
You need to show me that the next time it happens, because I don't exactly know what you're talking
It's like, you know that square that you use sometimes when you like, okay, when you like click that 3 lines.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
That
the overlay, the Xbox overlay. So, like, are you talking about... I'm going to hit it real quick and see if it happens on my computer. You know what? No. I know how to do it. You talking about that?
No.
No, okay. I don't know what you're talking about then.
It's like in games, you go and you like, and it's kind of like, try that.
Try that one? Oh. I don't know. Not happening for me.
It's like, it's that blue square.
You got to point it out the next time it happens, okay? Because I want to look at this blue square and figure out what this is.
It's like this blue, you know.
Does it say anything in it?
No, it just clicks on stuff that's like clicks on buttons on your screen.
I am very confused.
It doesn't like, you like move your, so pretend that blue square came out.
Okay.
You messed with this. That blue square moved into the next button.
Oh. You got to show me the next time it happens, okay? Like, come get me and show me. Because I want to see it. All right?
Okay, what
Deal?
if I forget?
Try to remember, okay? That's all we can do. If you forget, you forget. But try to remember. Try to remember to show me. I don't know how else to do that. What if you forget? I don't know. All right, so another character creator I like.
Yeah.
And this one almost beat out the first one because I've used it so much in my life.
Really?
The WWE 2K character creator for wrestlers.
Really?
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so good. It's so in-depth. Can I tell you why it didn't win?
Why?
It's almost too in-depth. I get lost in it. Like, it'll take me like an hour to make a character, you know? And that's just too long, right? You want to get into the game eventually, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's just a little bit too long for me. A little bit too long. But it's still, you can make anything with it, you know?
Yeah.
You've even made characters with the WWE 2K.
Even though I don't like wrestling.
Yeah, I know. Every time I get a new wrestling game, Stella's like, I gotta make a character, but then doesn't want to play it at all. She just wants to make the character in it, right? Like, every time. Here, sit up. Which I find hysterical. I find absolutely hysterical. So thing you want the most out of a character creator?
The most of the character creator
Mm-hmm.
is a bunch of like clothing.
Okay, like clothing options?
Yeah.
So you want a lot of options.
Yeah.
What's the thing you would hate the most about a character creator?
Oh, that's kind of hard.
That's hard?
I don't know why I would say this, but why do you change the background? And you know what's weird on Gacha Life? So pretend I made a Gacha character.
Okay.
There's like there's like a button you click, and it's like called like background.
Okay.
And you put the background. You choose a background. It chooses the background for when you click on that character.
Okay.
When you click studio, it doesn't save for everything.
So you want, like, it to save for everything, basically. Like, you want good save features for your character creator. Okay, that's fair. I'm going to say, thing I want the most out of a character creator.
Yeah.
I want a lot of different options for how to play my game. like how to play my character.
Yeah.
Like kind of how Baldur's Gate gives you a lot of different classes, a lot of different subclasses. Like I want a lot of options like that, and I really personally like it when they give you a background. That's not something you're necessarily so into, but I like it when I can like pick like background options in my character creator, which actually maybe change the way that I interact with the world around, so that I can almost play my character a little bit better in game. Things I hate in gaming, I'm going to be a little bit different than you.
What?
The thing I hate in character creator is too many options. When it gets to the point where like I want a wide variety, don't get me wrong, but those where it's like to go through every option, it just takes me a half an hour to even look at everything. Like that's exhausting. Like I get stuck and like I don't know what to do with this, you know?
Something was weird with my Gacha Life yesterday, so
Okay.
we had to re-download it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
When I would go to Gacha Life, usually there would like be that character creator where you could change your characters.
Mm-hmm.
But that did not happen. It was like I didn't click anything, and then it was like, oh, would you like to rate? And I was rating it over and over and over.
It was weird. It got locked. It was like it would flash. Do you want to rate the game? Rate it at 5 stars. Thank you for rating it. And it would just flash those 3 windows over and over, like a button was being depressed, even though it wasn't. It was weird. It was very weird. And other games worked, but if you went into that game, it would just start doing that, and we had to just must have been a bug or something. All right.
Yeah, but like,
is there anything you're off topic though?
Well, I want to talk about Gacha Life characters.
All right. Well, is there anything else you want to say about character creators? Because we're just about done with the talking point.
So I like when there is so much options and there's so much pages. Because usually there's like so much pages and Canva. So there's this thing called Canva I have on my thing, which all of it isn't really free, but you could like make your own videos and then post them. And I also have this thing I got a very long time ago when I was on Windows 10. That was called Clipchamp. And you know how on one of my videos how there's text? Is I click edit on Clipchamp, it gets me to Clipchamp, and I just type anything I want and change the font, change the color, change everything.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, anything else on character creation you want to discuss or talk? All right, well, in that case, I'm going to say out there, guys, do you like character creators? Do you not like character creators? What do you like about character creators? What don't you? We'd love to hear about it.
Yeah.
And then, other than that, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to do some plugs and call it a day.
Yeah.
Horrible Gaming Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the show and the shameless self-promotion that comes with it. Stella, as guest, what would you like to plug?
I would like to plug my podcast.
What's your podcast called?
The Everything Stella podcast. You can go find it on Spotify. It is not on YouTube, so don't search the Everything Stella podcast.
It's only on Spotify, but you can watch it. It's a video podcast on Spotify. And it comes out weekly on Tuesdays. And it's only like 20 to 30 minutes. It's just a fun, happy 8-year-old talking about her world sort of podcast, right? High five. Good plug. Good plug. Good plug. As for me, we have a lot of stuff on this channel you can check out. A lot of stuff.
You can go check out his Discord. You can go check out his
not even allowed to do my own plugs.
You can go check out his Facebook.
All right, where can they go to find me on each one of those things?
Twitter, Facebook.
Okay, but what's my address? Boom. Stumped her.
You mean the IP address?
You're off camera.
You're
off camera. Stay on your mark. All right, you can check out everything we have to offer. We have a lot of video games. We do reviews, let's plays, contest shows, and then we also do a bunch of tabletop role-playing game stuff right now. And I've got to say, I have to plug one of those most feverishly because we just finished and started releasing, after probably about 4 or 5 months of work, our Doctor Who. It's ID, a Doctor Who actual play podcast. It goes out on Spotify and YouTube. It is visual with myself, Aether Dio / Brian Weir as the Drifter, which is kind of our Doctor type character, and then Bethany Parks is played by Hope Child, which you'll remember her from TMNT,
which is Jackie Rakes, which I can find her on Discord.
Mm-hmm. And that show, the first episode went live on Monday, and every subsequent episode will come out on Mondays. Season 1 is 9 episodes long, and then, of course, we'll take a big break. It's going to be kind of an event whenever we release it, so I'm very excited about it coming out.
Make sure to subscribe.
Yes, and please subscribe, of course, because I'm a YouTuber. I got to say that. The other thing I got to plug is we have shirts. We sell shirts. Those shirts are on wizardsrespite.com. They cost some amount of money. They're comfortable from what I hear. Go check those out. I'm pretty sure the link is in the below, and there was probably an ad at the top of the show that told you where to go for that. There will be more merchandise coming up. I'm already working on some more shirts for that.
You should make some school supplies.
I should. That's not a bad idea. All right.
That says Old Man Gaming, and it has pictures.
That's not a bad idea.
Like that couch guy.
The couch guy. The couch guy is our number one picture. Really, that's our brand, is the couch guy. And I don't even wear a fedora anymore. All right, guys, girls. You can also check us out on Facebook at OldManGamingDH, on Twitter at OldManGaming9, or X, as it's called now. You can check out Discord. The link is in the description below. You can join and influence this and all of our shows from there.
You can search up Old Man Gaming, no caps, but spaces.
I guess you could, but you could just do the things I said. And as long as you guys keep watching and listening, we'll keep making them. We'll be back next week with Neil. Thank you, Stella, for being on the show. I really appreciate it.
And you could also find me on Discord.
Don't find her on Discord.
Why?
Because you have a private Discord with just me and your mom.
Well, no, they could find me from your Discord.
Yes, yeah, they can. You are in the Discord, which is a giant mistake I have made. In any case, you guys, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.